And we should be live. Okay, now there is a 30-second pause, not pause, delay, now on YouTube. For some reason, when I start this stream, it has to go on a little pause, and then it actually starts streaming. So yeah, it's insane. Welcome everyone. It's good to finally be live. So this live stream is actually going to be a test for a live stream which is coming on the 25th. A lot of people want me to talk about the plans regarding that. Can you hear me well, by the way? Am I too loud? Am I too low? Yeah, so in 2 days we have the Night City Wire, and for all of you that don't know what that is, it's the event that we'll all be waiting for ages, and it's actually going to showcase new stuff for Cyberpunk. We don't know what it is, and I don't know what it is. I know people think I have some secret information pipeline from CDPR, but no, I don't. I actually have no idea what is going to happen, but as all of you, I expect gameplay because I think it's good to finally see like the updated build of the game. Even the deep dive demo that you've seen, that was an older build of when it was posted, so it was a build which was older a couple of months from when it was posted actually. So it's actually good to see like the new update of the game regarding the, hopefully they show us the techie gameplay. That's what I want to see. I want to see the melee combat, especially with a katana, but that's a bit of a stretch. And I want to see what else they fix and what else can they actually show. Hello, Neon is also here. Welcome everyone. Now, I don't have gameplay. I also want to clear one more thing. I don't have the demo. I didn't play the demo, and I'm not lying about it because people think I'm under NDA and I actually can't, like, I have to lie about it. No, if I was under NDA, I would say that I cannot talk about it or something like that, but no, and you cannot lie under NDA, so no, I don't have the hands-on gameplay or demo, no. But we are going to actually look at the Night City Wire. There is going to be a pre-show event where we're just going to, well, remember all of the things in the past regarding Cyberpunk, the timeline of everything. We're going to talk about that a bit, hang out, and then I'm going to stop streaming and turn on the main stream, which is going to be a reaction on the Night City Wire. Now, every single one of us, if you think about Mad Queen, Neon Arcade, Triple S League, we're all going to do those streams on our own channels, and then later after that, in the after show, we're gonna come together and we're gonna discuss everything we had seen, what they show us. So it's gonna be a blast. We're gonna be live. I mean, I will be live through most of the day. So that's a fun. Hey, Angry Battling, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you so much. Greetings, LKM. People still think you have the game early. No, again, I don't. No gameplay. And again, I cannot lie about it. So I cannot say, oh yes, I have the gameplay, and then I can lie about it. No, I don't have it. That's the truth. Yes, Badlands gameplay, as Josh actually says, definitely. I don't know if we're gonna have the Badlands gameplay, but it's definitely something I would like to see. A lot of people don't know what it is. Basically, the Badlands is the outside area of Night City, and it is, I guess, going to be playable. They showed it. So it's gonna be an open area where you have the nomads. That's usually where they hang out, and you gotta be careful on those roads because you never know when can you be attacked. But yeah, let me go. Hey Johnson Abraham, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you so much. Let's see, what is your opinion on the new Secret Labs chair? Okay, now we're gonna talk about that. This is not going to be only a stream of me blabbering. We actually have something good to talk about. So this is going to be somewhat of a main screen. Obviously behind this background there is a browser, which I'm not going to show, but we're going to talk about the news. So this room, this is actually from the on-hands Cyberpunk 2077 test, I think in Poland, it should be that. And there's already a couple of things we can talk about. First off, the monitor is the Alienware monitor. It's the 240 Hz monitor, I believe. We have the desktop PC from Alienware as well. You saw it in the promotion. On the side, we have the Xbox controller, the limited edition Cyberpunk controller, and the headphones. And I think The mouse and keyboard are Corsair. I don't know if this is Rival 650. It has the same outline as my mouse, and I have Rival 600. So yeah, I think the Corsair, the keyboard. And here we obviously have the Secret Labs chair, which they just announced through a trailer on their Twitter. So I guess it's coming out on June 26th. And yeah, I'm sure that these chairs are gonna be you're gonna be able to purchase them as soon as they, I guess, come out. I don't know the price. I think the price is going to be hefty. Secret Labs is known to have pricey chairs, but really amazing gaming chairs. And if you're wondering, I got actually questions around if it's actually comfortable. I don't have the Secret Labs one. I have a different one. But honestly, because of this back cushion, I don't have back pain anymore. And I'm not trying to sell you a gaming chair. Everyone has their own way of sitting. Everyone has their own comfy zone, I guess. I don't know, like comfort zone. So yeah, so this is the hands-on event in Poland. I wish I was there, obviously, but you know, due to everything which was happening in 2020, it's impossible to have a live physical event, so they have to actually do it digitally or online. Now the next image is the entry to that place. We have the samurai Oni mask there. Welcome to Dark Future, really cool. Welcome everyone who just joined. Welcome. And this is basically that. Next up, we have again a better look of the chair, which is going to be available for purchase. I am sure of it. They're just waiting. And this is a very nice commercial as well, because you post an image and then people, oh, what is that? That's a chair. And it's like, yeah, we're actually going to be selling that. So that's also cool. Again, I don't know about the price. What do we have next? Yeah, this is the bar. We have the Valentino's logo on the side, and if you see on the top right corner, we have a Trauma Team statue, which is something I really want to have. So it's just on the top right corner. I don't know if I can't zoom in now, but this is basically the Trauma Team. So yeah, very cool. I wish I was there. And we have a couple of posters here from the wall. We have the Kerry Eurodyne, the again Saints of Void by Kerry Eurodyne. Good. We have the Samurai logo. Again, Samurai is, even though they were disbanded long time ago, they still have this legendary status. That's why you see those Oni masks everywhere. That's quite normal. Betrax. No, I just bought my chair already. Yes, I know, man. I know. I don't think I'll be buying a new chair. Definitely not. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. What else do we have? I just want the game. Yeah, I know. We all want the game. And it's like, so now to properly talk about the delay. I know that it hurts. It hurts a lot. Do I understand it? Yes, I do. As someone who is a producer myself, I know sometimes you have to postpone a project if you think it's not ready, and especially for a game this size. And one thing that, you know, gives me hope is definitely because of The Witcher 3. Witcher 3 was also delayed 2 to 3 times, I believe. And it's still, you know, it turned out to be a great game in the end. So because of that, I have high faith in CDPR to pull this off. Hopefully they do. I really hope they do pull it off. And yeah, I know it's September now, it's November now. People don't know if they can actually trust the company even more. Like, I get it. I absolutely get it. So we'll see. So far it's November. I'm not going to say 100% yes, that's the date, because we've seen it can move. So look, let's just hope it's gonna be November and everything is gonna go according to plan. Yeah, we'll see. I hope it does. Arman Balani, thank you so much for a €2 donation. Thank you so much. Yeah, because the more polished the game on release, it's better, because CDPR cannot afford to have a bad release. They cannot. Because all of this time they had amazing games, and The Witcher 3 got like a gazillion awards, and it's still the most talked game out there. You know, people still make videos on it, people still play it, and when you have a game like that, you ultimately become a competition for yourself, because you have to do something better than that. You have to up the game even more, and I like that how they actually changed the genre completely. Sometimes when you have not genre, it's still an RPG, it's still a mature RPG with, you know, deep story decisions, etc., like they do, where they push the quality. So it has to be good. It has to be good on release. It has to be something, you know, different, and it is like going full first person, and you know, they never done that really. They never did, you know, gunplay in that sort. So, you know, I like how a team likes to push themselves, you know, to do something. And when you have a project of this size, obviously, and you know, they really have high standards for this, delays are going to happen, sadly, because yeah, if it was released, honestly, imagine if it was released in September and the game is broken and they need 2 months to patch it. Would you like it? I don't know, I wouldn't. So I would rather wait for November. Hopefully it does happen in November. Again, I understand if you're mad. I understand completely. I'm not actually against that. If you want to be mad, sure, it's your. But at the same time, maybe weigh in on a situation from a different side, you know. Do you think there will be multiplayer in Cyberpunk 2077? They already confirmed that there is going to be multiplayer, not on release. Cyberpunk 2077 is a single player experience, period. And the multiplayer, when it comes out in a couple of years, after the expansions, I guess, or whatever, I don't know how it's going to look like, but yes, multiplayer has been confirmed. Do you think CDPR will remaster The Witcher 3 with trailer visuals? I mean, it has to be in their vault somewhere, right? I mean, no, I don't think so. I think The Witcher 3 is gonna stay as it is. I think the biggest thing which I'm kind of sad for is that they never actually released a proper mod kit for The Witcher 3. If they did, this game would be a lot more popular than it is right now. And of course, it is a popular game. It's a game that sold a lot of copies, but it would have even more people right now, concurrent players, like on a long run, if it had mods. Look at Skyrim. Look at how long Skyrim managed to hold out because of the mods. And like, you can change Skyrim completely, and you had different adventures of people using the tools from the Skyrim mod kit to actually make a different adventure, which was a whole different game. So you can have some insane things there, and that was, I believe, the biggest thing that was amiss there. But hopefully, I really do hope that Cyberpunk 2077 has modding. A game of this size, a game of this lore and this universe, of all the things it has, and the people, like, there's some amazing modders out there. Amazing modders. I'm sure that they would love to weigh in on a situation here and actually make a mod. And I'm sure that already you have people planning to do a third-person mod, third-person perspective mod, because a lot of people don't like first person, especially because they're forced. I don't really care what it is, but from other standpoints, like, I understand why people would love third person, either for motion sickness or they immerse themselves in a game in a different way, not through first person, but rather through a third person perspective. So yeah, we'll see. Dana McClellan, thank you so much. I just wanted to say hi, and that I'm so glad I found your channel a while ago. Love your content. Thank you. Ibrahim, VR would be crazy. Yes, VR would be insane for Cyberpunk, but that's not gonna happen anytime soon. But I thought about it. VR would be really cool in a game that was designed for first person. Imagine that. Like, dialogue is in first person. I don't know about all of the cutscenes. I'm sure that not all cutscenes are first person. We saw that in the gameplay demo, like when they exit the elevator. That's not first person, so it is. Do you think the graphics will be better than The Last of Us 2? Well, graphical style is different. Depends on the art style of the game. And when you say better, I mean, it's gonna be up to standard. Like, I cannot compare it right now, obviously. And I don't, like, yeah, you can compare graphics in those two games, but at the same time, they're different in a sense. They do things differently, how shading is, how everything is. But yeah, like the graphics in The Last of Us 2 are amazing. Even animations, like, that's one hell of a game regarding that. The story, no. Um, yeah, there, as Southern says, there will be some parts in third person, and also driving a vehicle, you can have it in third person. So yeah, is 1060 GTX enough GPU to run Cyberpunk 2077? I keep one thing in mind: this isn't developed for, you know, I mean, they did think about the next gen, but they also thought about PS4 and the Xbox One, and of course, with that comes a question: can you run this on PC then? And I'm sure you will be able to, because this is still a game which has been in development for a while, and as you said, 1060 is a really, well, decent graphics card. I had it, and I was able to run The Witcher and everything really well. So I don't see a reason why you wouldn't be able to run Cyberpunk. Not on high extreme settings, but still, the system requirements are still not out, and are still not out, and there will be as the game is coming to release. You cannot expect it anytime soon. Have you heard any music for the new game? No, I mean for Cyberpunk. No. What everything I've heard is the stuff we have in the deep dive and the gameplay. And MadQueen is actually extracting those sounds, so go to our channel and check it out. It's really amazing. Yeah, 1060 and from NVIDIA should be okay. I have 1070 right now, and I can pretty much stream and run. By the way, how is the stream quality? Is it good? Is it sharp? How is the audio quality? If the audio quality is also good with the graphics, then sure. What else? So yeah, I will be getting, I believe, if it's not way too expensive, I will be getting the new series from NVIDIA, because I heard good things about it. But I do want to get either 270 or 280 if this thing is too expensive, because of RTX. I want to experience Cyberpunk in RTX. We'll see how. Stream is sexy. Okay, nice. If the quality is good, if everything is good, then nice. So let's jump to the rest of the news. What else? Oh yeah, this is also a cool thing. This is the outside of that testing center, I guess. We have the Corporate Wars, the musical. Yes, there is actually Corporate Wars, the musical, because things go over the top. Why not? Why not have a musical as well? So, God damn it, I really wish I was there. But everything is closed, god damn it. Alright, and the last thing for today is the Cyberpunk 2077 Trauma Team comic from Dark Horse Comics. Now this is going to be a 4-part comic, and just give me a sec, I have the explanation of the story somewhere, but I lost it because I'm an idiot. Let me find it, there we go. Now the description of the story goes like this. Nadia, an assistant EMT for a privately owned business known as Trauma Team International, is a sole survivor of a failed rescue mission turned shootout. After she agrees to continue work for an upcoming extraction mission, Nadia and her new team find themselves in an even more dangerous and life-threatening situation. So this is releasing September 9th, 2020. It's gonna be really cool. Ms. Kim, thank you so much for $10 donation. For a 280 fund. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm still thinking which GPU to buy. I know it's gonna be NVIDIA. I don't know. Like, a lot of people told me, like, yeah, you can also check out AMD. I don't know. I had an AMD card before. I don't know if they were actually. Maybe someone here knows. Did they actually get good now? Because it's still NVIDIA for me is the best thing. You know, most, and I guess it's not the cheapest, but it's most accessible thing in my country. AMD is not so much. Someone say this delay is due to pressure from Microsoft and Sony to be able to sell their console. Look, CDPR is actually huge now, and they cannot be easily intimidated by Sony or Microsoft, because Sony and Microsoft wouldn't do anything to actually damage their reputation with Cyberpunk. And the only reason, in my opinion, what I've heard so far, is because of the polishing. That's it. They want to have a good product in the end. And at the same time, I get it, you'll have bundles and all of that. But also, if you buy the game on PlayStation 4 and if you actually buy it on Xbox, you will get a upgrade for free on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. Now, there is a difference. Xbox Series X has smart delivery technology, which is actually, it gives you the version of the game you would buy for the next generation of consoles. So the same thing, I guess, goes for Sony. I don't know how well made is that tech, like in comparison with Xbox. I don't know that. I'm not a technician that knows that. So when you buy Cyberpunk for PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5 comes out, you will have it day one with a patch, which is going to take into consideration, obviously, the new hardware that PlayStation 5 has. But also, it's still the PS4 version of Cyberpunk on a PlayStation 5 console. But I guess in 2021 they said they will provide a proper update and will update the PlayStation 4 Cyberpunk version of the game onto the PS5 Cyberpunk 2077 version of the game for free. So it would be the same if you got in and bought the PlayStation 5 version along with PlayStation 5. And I think a lot of people made decisions if they will buy it or not and where they will buy it. I have the collector's edition for PlayStation 4 and I have the PC version through GOG that I bought. And it's so sad because every time when Cyberpunk is delayed, the guy that works for that company that has the collector's edition has to call me and he's like, sorry, we have to inform you that Cyberpunk has been delayed. I'm like, I know, just don't do it. So yeah, I feel bad for the guy. He's like, do you want a refund? I'm like, no, I don't want a refund. Just I'll wait for it. So yeah, this is the explanation for PlayStation. I don't know, like that's what I got from it. But it is going to be free. And as I already said, like company should actually do this because it helps with the transition. If I have a couple of games on my PlayStation 4 and I know, okay, I'll be able to play a couple of them on PlayStation 5 and I will also have a free upgrade to that version, it definitely would make my switch, my transition a lot easier. And honestly, I wouldn't care less if it's Sony or is it Microsoft. I just want to see which console performs better and all of that, and you know, which one I will enjoy. For me, it also comes down to exclusives. I know it's a bit petty, but you know, it's not that it is exclusive, but it's just there's a lot of good games on Sony. When it comes to PlayStation 4, there's a lot of good games. You want to play new God of War? You gotta have PlayStation 4, you know? So yeah, it's a lot of games on PlayStation 4 this generation that were really good. I think Xbox shot themselves in the foot with this generation, but next generation, you know, it's getting somewhere. I like their ideas, and it will be interesting because I am someone they have to actually market the console to, because I'm someone who never owned Xbox, because Xbox is not really a common thing in Bosnia. Sony PlayStation is a lot more common, but not even that. A lot of people here have PCs because consoles are really expensive here. So you could easily buy a PC which can run, you know, decent games. You can have, I don't know, E3 or E5 in it with 1050 for the price, 8 gigs of RAM, for a price of, let's say, a PlayStation 4. And you have more games. And we don't have support from Sony to Bosnia, so I have to get the games from another country. I mean, they sell here, but it's stupid. So yeah, hopefully they actually do. Thank you, Satan. LKM is Chris Redfield, the new Resident Evil. I'm not. I actually saw it. Like, yeah, the Chris from Resident Evil 7. Is it 7 or 6? 6, Resident Evil 6, right? The one from first person, is that Resident Evil 6? People tell me I look like him, and in a sense, a bit I do. But new Chris Redfield, no. That's the new Chris Redfield is the Chris Redfield from Resident Evil 5, in my opinion. So yeah, Vula, yeah. I know, consoles are expensive. I would like to ask, what other games do you look forward to or are curious about? I'm actually, I got me there. What other games do we have this year? Do we have Dying Light 2 here? coming out this year. There's also Bloodlines 2. I'm looking forward to that. We'll see how that game is gonna look in the end. They had a couple of hiccups along the way, but they also delayed the game so they would actually polish it. And the new trailer they released actually looks nice, but I just want to see proper gameplay, because Vampires a Masquerade Bloodlines was one amazing game. Like, when it came out like a long time ago, it was ahead of its time. You look like a son of Miranda. My god. Oh my god. Let's see what other games are coming out this year. Oh, like my entire Ghost Runner, there is Ghost Runner. When you talk about one game for so long, like Cyberpunk, you forget about the other games, man. Overwatch 2, I don't know if I don't know. Like, I'll play it. I love the first Overwatch, but I'm not like a super, someone who likes to go into that game, so we'll see. Cyberpunk 2078, yeah, that's the game I'm looking forward to more than 2077. Did you complete Last of Us Part 2? Yes, I did. I'm not gonna go into spoilers. Did I like the story? No, and I approach with an open mind. It's just, man. It's so hard to talk about it without being controversial. And it's not even like the character choices they made. I don't know, it's not sexuality and all of that. I couldn't care less about that. It's just the story itself, like the overall story. I didn't like it, I didn't enjoy it. But the game itself, like from animations, the graphics, everything else, it's mind-blowing. It's so good. Like, yeah, Stalker 2, well, Stalker 2 is not coming out this year, is it? But yeah, Stalker 2 definitely. Assassin's Creed might be delayed from what I've heard. We'll see. Isn't Valhalla coming out also in November? There's also Halo Infinite. Now Halo, I played Halo a bit. I didn't play too much. I played it as I was a kid. I think that was one of the games, but we used to play Counter-Strike more than Halo. But I am looking forward to seeing how the new Halo is going to, yeah. Did I play Disco Elysium? Yes, amazing game. All of the publishers are getting ruined by CDPR. Well, it's not only CDPR. Well, I guess this year is gonna be a bit tricky to sell your products because of what happened that I cannot even say on YouTube. But you know what I'm talking about. And the problem is, a lot of people lost their jobs, sadly. And a lot of people are not certain in their future, so that also translates to how much money they're going to spend. And also for consoles to come out like really close to it, ooh, it's gonna be a tricky market. Very tricky market, but we'll see. We'll see. There's also a lot of people which pre-ordered Cyberpunk even before all of this happened, so that money is already invested into that. So we'll see. And I think a lot of studios are gonna have a problem to see which games do people buy, because if you have 2 games or 3 games which are AAA titles for a full price, ooh, it's gonna be a fight for those titles, like to make a person buy one or the other, like, because not a lot of people are going to spend, like, what is it, $120, 120 euros? Like, for me it would cost 120 euros to buy 2 games, like Valhalla and Cyberpunk. So you can imagine how expensive that is. It's crazy. So yeah, I wasn't following the news about Dying Light 2. I know it's delayed and that's about it. Do you know what CDPR's next project after Cyberpunk? They said that they are gonna start working on a new Witcher after Cyberpunk. It's gonna be a small team, just making outlines. And they even said in their investors call that some people are, very small teams are doing, stuff for the future. Now I don't know if that's The Witcher or is it future stuff for Cyberpunk, but they did say that they are going to go back to the Witcher world. And the thing is, it's not going to be Geralt. That story is kaput. It's done. But yeah. Let's see. Do you know what time the Night City Wire stream will be on the 25th? I don't know. I have no idea. I have the calendar at a ready. So as soon as they update the calendar, I will know. I will get a notification. But I'm looking at it right now. It says Cyberpunk 2077 to be determined. All day. but it says all day because it doesn't have an exact title. Today we have, what is this, Marvel Avengers War table? It's 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. So I guess that's on its way. I don't know. I'm not Marvel Avengers. So yeah, we don't know the time yet. I'm guessing they are going to reveal it either today or tomorrow because people have to get ready for the event. That's why I didn't even make the streams, the links to the streams, because I don't know when is it starting. I cannot plan. Giant armored creature. Well, I don't know. It might be they also said they have another project. It doesn't mean that The Witcher is the only project they have. But the thing with CDPR is whenever they announce a new project, don't expect it to come out for at least a couple of years, 5, 6, because you see how much time they actually spend working on their games. And I believe that I don't know, like Cyberpunk 2077 was revealed a while ago. Was it 2012 when it was revealed? It's a long time ago. And even at that time, it was just a reveal trailer to see if people are going to like the idea of that game. And it got like millions of views on its trailer. So obviously they continued to develop that. And then they went on a break because they were also developing The Witcher. Then The Witcher came out, then the expansions, and then they actually started working full time on Cyberpunk. So it's not like they're working on a game 8 years full steam ahead. No, they have other projects, and that's gonna be with future projects as well. Now with Cyberpunk, they have to finish that, and once that is done, they will actually do something new. But when you have small teams working on it, it's just ideas, concept art, things, to, get the imagination going, brainstorming and whatever. Yeah, Night City Wire is on the 25th, but we don't know at what exact time. Yeah, I mean, look, Angry Battling, but isn't that because they went through multiple reboots for Cyberpunk? In a sense, those reboots, yeah, I think they said that they actually scrapped a couple of ideas and started from the beginning, and that's normal in development. That happens all the time with every game. It's just that it's known for Cyberpunk. A lot of games that you have now, some of the best games, you wouldn't even recognize them in their initial ideas and stages. A lot of things change, they evolve and whatever. Last of Us 2 it's a PlayStation exclusive, of course it is. Yeah, I know, I know Cyberpunk takes a lot of time to make, but at the same time you have to understand the longevity of that game. If it is developed for 8 years or whatever, not active development, and if they're aiming for that grandiosity they're aiming with this, the game is also going to hold out for a longer time. You see The Witcher and how long it's holding out. And if on top of that, if they include mods for Cyberpunk, that game, it's gonna go on for a very long time, I'm sure of it, and there's gonna be a lot of videos. And I actually got questions, what am I going to talk about when Cyberpunk comes out? Pretty much first off, review is gonna be the first thing you'll see when Cyberpunk comes out, so non-spoiler review. And I also wanna just to touch on that review topic. I know that it would seem, because my channel is Cyberpunk, that I'm not going to provide an objective review. But I'm also against providing subjective reviews, and I know that reviews are personal. When you come here to hear my thoughts on the game, but I like to look at all the things, both good and bad. And the reason why I look at bad things that the game has or might have is because it can be fixed. It's not a big thing. If it's a minor bug or a glitch or a crash or whatever, you say it, you talk about it, because in the future it's going to be fixed. There is nothing malicious about it. If you approach, I like approaching my reviews with a dose of respect towards the devs, because at the end of the day, it's not the devs who decide how the game is going to be monetized, it's the company. Devs just work on a game. And when there is certain talent and when you see good things in a game, I like to approach my reviews that way, in a polite way, talk about the good things, but also talk about the things I either don't like or that have problems, because it's going to help in the future that I don't make mistakes. And I don't even think that CDPR likes people who just say, we have to praise the company. No, I don't. Like, I like how they work. I really like the company, but you know, I will talk about everything openly. It makes sense. Why would I? Why would I lie? Because why would I lie to you? Like, you are the people who watch my videos. If you don't watch my videos because I lied to you, then that's it for my channel. Because I have to be truthful to you guys. Because if I'm not, you can find another YouTuber to watch. Like, there is no anything crazy there. So yeah. Imagine Cyberpunk made by EA. Oh, ooh. They would finish it in 2 years. And you would have about 4 Cyberpunk games at this point. I'm sure of it. With same formula, just different cities. Yeah. But if you really want to have a proper thing, you know, a proper adaptation of what Mike Pondsmith imagined all the way back in 1989, yeah, it takes time. I have problems with them now. They became more social justice warriors. In what sense? I mean, look, I'm not from the States. I know that social justice warrior has a bigger meaning there. But here, at least in my country, we don't pay much attention to it. It's kind of understandable that it doesn't matter. Like, people think that the company went so like woke if they do something like they have gay characters in them, or you know, trans characters, but they're not making them up. Those were already things that were released back in 1989. They're a part of the society, of that universe and that society. And hey, Daniel, thank you so much. Thank you so much for 15 zloty. So yeah. But what was it talking about? Yeah, and certain things. And in my country, I don't believe, at least I don't believe in that, in the skin color, in what you identify as. I couldn't care less. I divide people on good or bad. You know, on really bad people and really good people. And that's just my opinion. Anything else, how you look, how you dress, what you identify with, I couldn't care less about it, because it's your life, not my life. So well, do whatever you want. Why would I? Yeah. So yeah, so this social justice warrior, I don't know, I don't pay much attention to it, because it's not really a culture here. We just do things and that people might consider show social justice. Like, I don't know, what is even that? Yeah. Oh my god, there's people from Sri Lanka, India, Belgium. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to go too political in this. All of this thing that we had a couple of days ago. I mean, the protests in the USA. It's like funny thing that human rights are a political issue. It's yeah, but here we don't see it in that way. I don't know. I don't pay too much attention. Obviously, yes, humans are political beings. There is no denying that. Humans are political beings, but don't go too far into politics, because it's just going to eat you away. It's always conflicting sides of the argument. Just trust me, you'll be better off with just enjoying your life. It's so much better. Night City Wire, I don't know how long it's going to be. Poland loves you. I love Poland. Can't wait. I actually cannot wait to come to Poland. As soon as this thing blows over, when I can actually travel safely, I'll get there. It's actually really easy for me to get to Poland. But yeah, right now, no. We have people from Croatia. Hello. Watching from the UK. Long Bob Tom. What are your PC specs? Would really interesting to know. I have i7-7700. I have to change that soon. I'm actually thinking of buying a Ryzen. I have 1070 NVIDIA, 16 gigs of RAM. I have NVMe for storage, 500 gig NVMe for my main storage, and then I have about 20 terabytes of hard drive space. I have to have it for my other work and my videos, because I never delete anything, ever. I just make backups of videos. Yeah. So from India, wow, there's people all around the world, and that's why I love YouTube. I love interacting with the community. I love that you're all coming from different sides of the world, and we can all come together within the same topic and talk about that. That's always a fun thing. And we've been streaming for 54 minutes. This this test turned into a proper stream, but I think this is fine, and I'm gonna stick with this. Obviously, I think I'll have a couple of touch-ups to do for 25th, but yeah, that's it. Again, Keymaker, we don't know when NCV starts. I'm looking at the calendar. It's still to be determined. I will have a post on Twitter at LastKnownMeal. Follow me there. As soon as they actually release it, should be soon. They have to. I mean, we're getting close to event. I know it cannot be the same day, but if it's not today, it has to be tomorrow. It has to be. Houston, Texas. Hey, nice. USA is also on the list for traveling, but what can you do now? I cannot even travel to the store properly. Hibiscus, I'm actually great. I'm actually super excited for Night City Wire. I can't wait for it to finally happen. So that's gonna be from France. Hello, Portugal. Thank you. Thank you from Brazil. Wow. How long are you going to stay in Poland after Night City Wire? You mean when I actually eventually one day go there? I don't know. This
came back from TripAdvisor.
What? What is going on? Are we being hacked? What the heck? I think it wanted me... The phone just... My god. It just showed me Poland and hotels there. What the hell? We're being hacked. Keymaker, thank you so much for the €5 donation. So yeah, I don't want to go for too long. We've been going for an hour. I don't know for how long the Night City Wire is going to be. We will have a pre-show on the 25th. We have the show, and we have the after show with the Cyberpunk family. We're all gonna come together. We're gonna talk about what we saw, and hopefully we get as much gameplay as possible. I'm rooting for it. I'm actually rooting for it, and for the techie build. So yeah, Poland hackers. Siri wants to go. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. My phone is already living in Poland, I guess. I'm from Bosnia, my friend. Thank you. Will you be able to set a reminder? Yes, there will be a reminder on my channel. Like, as soon as they show it, I will post a actual link to the stream with a countdown and a reminder and all of that. So yeah, that's it. My expectations on Cyberpunk, I hope it's good. I really hope. Like, everything I've seen so far, I like what I'm seeing. And, you know, when the game comes out, hopefully everyone enjoys it. Hopefully it's good. And, you know, hopefully it pushes CDPR in the future to do even more. Because right now they said they have 700 people working on it. I might be wrong. Obviously not at the same time. Do they have 700 people working at the same time? Again, that's a lot of people, especially working from home. It can potentially cause issues. That's just things how they happen. So yeah, but CDPR is a company which is right now becoming bigger. You know, every other company that you have, Ubisoft, EA, Activision, that's already established companies in the that have been operating longer than CDPR did in that spectrum. And of course now CDPR is rising, and you can expect more games. And I think they said they want to deliver at least one more game, because let's face it, the long between their games is a long wait. All right. Oh, from Sarajevo. Zdravo. Yeah, I'm not going to Poland to play the game, sadly. No. And to repeat again, no, I don't have access to the demo. And I'm not lying about it, because if I was under NDA, I wouldn't be able to even lie about it. So no. But we have the... we're going to be reacting to what people say. That's going to be that. We're going to be seeing what the journalists have to say about the game. I'm really interested. Oh boy, am I interested to know what they have to say for the game. They say it's amazing. Of course, yeah. I know that people were trying it out and saying it's great, but I will have to wait until proper reviews come and what we see in the Night City Wire. So we've been going on for an hour. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching from Saudi Arabia. Nice. I saw on the Reddit guy. Like, look. Before I go. About the demo. I'm not mad at CDPR. Don't think about that. Like, we'll get there when we get there, guys. And we still have time until November. It's their decision to make, not mine. I don't have special access there. It's like, yeah, there is this theories that we have everything. No, we don't. So yeah, you know, it's their decision in the end, and they will decide in the end. So if it's closer to November, who knows? I will not pressure them, or I will ask for it. If they think my channel is deserving of that, we'll see. That's it. No hard feelings. You know, we're all professionals here. We're all professionals here. Can't wait for the leaks. I don't know if it's gonna be text based, but I doubt actually now it's gonna be like journalists are gonna be able to upload gameplay. I don't know, maybe some of them, but I think it's gonna be text based, because think about it. I don't know how many people got it. I don't know, but imagine having all of those gameplays at once. I would love it. Don't get me wrong. I would love it, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. No information about that so far. No LKM character in Cyberpunk. We'll make one. But yeah. Alright, so that's it. We've been going on for 60 minutes. Thank you so much. Follow me on Discord and Twitter. I will be posting as soon as the Night City Wire is actually, like, the exact time has been added. Nothing yet. Try it once more. Thank you so much for all this amazing support, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the 25th. It's gonna be a long day, but it's gonna be a fun day with all the new stuff we get from Cyberpunk, and I'll expect a lot of videos. Thank you so much for watching. This is LKM signing out, and bye bye.